Let's proceed to issue number 2. You say that you must be removed from office, and you crave to this assembly to do so for having failed to appoint the chairpersons of the Meru County Revenue Board, Meru Microfinance Corporation, Meru Youth Service Board, and Meru County Investment and Development Corporations, as required by the law, thus failing to operationalize the said boards, and or illegally appointing the chairperson. Yes?
Yes.
Why do you want her to be removed from office on that basis? How has she failed to appoint the chairperson of Meru County Revenue Board?
The governor has failed to appoint the chairperson of the Meru County Revenue Board because after the expiry of the terms of office of these bonds have had no board chairman, and I believe even the board members, because we have not seen any board member gazetted after the expiry of the other board members. So by not appointing the board members, who are actually the ones who are supposed to supervise and also ensure accountability in these bonds, this means that the bonds have continued, or the secretariats of these bonds have continued to expend public funds without authority. And this is an action that may be subject to abuse. And I believe...
Yes.
Yes.
Proceed.
And I believe when there's a bond and it's not constitutionally constituted, it amounts to abuse of office and a violation of the statutes that govern that institution.
Who was responsible of appointing these boards, the chairpersons of these boards?
The governor.
Is there any act of parliament or act of the county government of Meru indicating so or giving her the power to do so?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Would you kindly read us to that provision, and is it before the assembly? Yes?
Just a moment.
And as you proceed to indicate to us, how has this affected the delivery and the performance of the county government of Meru?
I have said it has affected the development and performance of the county government of Meru because in the budget, these bonds are allocated a big amount of money, millions and millions of money, and this is public funds that should be spent prudently, and also the amounts of money should be spent with a lot of accountability and also supervision. And again, these bonds are the ones that approve expenditures for these bodies. The bond is the one that approves expenditures for the bonds. So it means without a bond, there's no approval of expenditures, and then there's no accountability.
Can the board secretariat undertake that function in the absence of the chairman?
The secretariat have no mandate. They have no mandate from the county laws and the county statutes to undertake any spending without the approval of the board.
Kindly lead the Senate to the law that says it's only the governor who can appoint the chairpersons.
The Meru County Revenue Act, Section 6, talks about the composition of the board, and Section 6(1)(a) talks about the board shall consist of an executive chairperson appointed by the governor with the approval of the county assembly.
Who are the other members?
The other members of the board are the chief officer for the time being responsible for finance, C, the chief executive officer who shall be an ex-officio member and the secretary to the board, and D, 2 professionals appointed by the executive member through a competitive process in consultation with the governor, and E, it says not more than 2/3 of the members shall be of the same gender.
So according to that provision of the Act, it's only the chairman who is an outsider from the existing systems of the county government, yes?
No,
Who else is a member?
there are two others I've just read, two other members.
Is that meant to enhance accountability in the boards?
It is meant to enhance the accountability in the boards.
In the absentia, can the accountability be enhanced or upheld?
It cannot.
Can the secretariat expend monies allocated to the board in the absentia of the chairperson?
No.
Has these boards been expending money?
Yes.
Do you have evidence before the Senate?
Yes.
Yes. Kindly lead us to that provision where the evidence is found.
It's another volume. Yes.
Senators, kindly go with me to volume 2
Volume.
at page 358. Sorry, 383, Honorable Senators. Volume 2, page 388. 383, I beg your pardon. 383, I beg your pardon. Kindly lead the senators to understand that piece of evidence, count by count. You can see where we have number 1, yes?
Yes. Number 1
Is Meru County Microfinance Corporation, correct?
Microfinance Corporation.
Next column speaks about approved budget allocated for the year 2023-2024, yes?
Yes.
How much was allocated?
The allocation was the allocation for the financial year is 76,155,481.
And the next column speaks about exchequer issues, yes?
Yes.
What does, and how much is the
51,911,631.
Then the next column speaks about actual expenditure, correct?
Yes.
How much has been expended?
63,201,198.
The next column speaks about submission of financial statements as at 31st March 2024, yes?
Yes.
What is the status?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means they were submitted.
Yes.
Yes.
So during the expenditure of during incurring of this expenditure, was the board fully constituted?
No.
How much was expended in the current status of the board?
The actual expenditure for the period in question is 63,201,198. In the absence of a legally constituted board.
What evidence do you have that at the time of the expenditures, the board had not been fully constituted? Honorable Senators, kindly go with me to from page 51 of the same bundle.
52.
51.
51.
Would you kindly identify that document for the Honorable Senators to understand?
Yes. On page 51 of volume 2, we have a Kenya Gazette.
Yes. When is it dated?
Dated 14th June 2019.
What is the Kenya Gazette number?
The Kenya Gazette number is 5202.
Yes.
Yes, the minority leader. What is the issue? What's your intervention?
Can the council go slightly slow? Because we are trying to catch up with these volumes here as he keeps on leading the witness. So if you can go slow, we are slightly, we're also recording.
So, Council, if you refer to a page, allow the senators to get to that page.
I am well
before
guided.
you flip to another page. Otherwise, then you will lose them along the way.
I am humbly
Proceed.
guided, and I beg, I apologize for the same.
You have done slightly over 1 hour, so just be guided on the time.
Let's go to page 48 of the same bundle. Madam Witness, what is reflected in that particular page?
Page 48, we have another,
It's a gazettement, correct?
it's a Gazette notice.
Who is being gazetted?
We have a number of gazette notices.
You can
for
see the Gazette number 5200, correct?
5200.
Yes, let's deal with that first.
The gazette notice on number 5200 is the Meru County Investment and Development Corporation Act.
Yes.
And the gazetted person, the chairperson is Felicity Biriri.
When is it dated?
It is dated 13th November 2017.
When was the period of the chairperson supposed to run?
It
For how
was
long?
supposed to run for a period of
Yes, from the Act. When was it supposed to run?
it's not clear from this gazette notice, Honorable.
When was their term of service supposed to expire?
3 years?
3 years.
Yes,
With renewable term, correct?
yes.
So was the term of the persons appearing on that particular page ever renewed?
No,
Look at page 55. Or what happened to that chairperson?
this chairperson resigned on page 55. This chairperson resigned in 2022 to vie for the position of women rep.
Do you have evidence of the resignation?
Yes, on page 55.
Was the position ever filled?
No,
Pursuant to the resignation.
no,
What is the status of that chairmanship?
still vacant.
Still vacant. And were they expending all these amounts while the position is vacant? The evidence that you give us at page 383?
Yes,
Is that? Let's go to the next gazettement. At page 49. You can see where we have the Gazette notice number 5202, yes?
yes,
You can see that it relates to the Meru County Revenue Board, correct?
yes,
You can read that the gazettement was done to run for a period of 3 years, correct?
yes,
And that it was done, the appointment was done pursuant to section 4, subsection 1 of the Meru County Government Revenue Board, correct?
yes.
Who was being gazetted?
The chairman, Meru County Revenue Board.
And he was gazetted on the 14th of December 2027, correct?
2017.
When was his term
14th
supposed to
December
expire?
2017.
And upon the expiry, was it ever extended?
No,
Look at page 52. Are you with me at page 52?
yes,
Have you seen another subsequent gazettement, number 38,
yes,
being gazetted by the governor then, Kiraito Murungi,
yes.
whose term is being extended?
For the chairperson,
The chairperson.
yes.
When was it supposed to expire? From which date was it gazetted?
2020,
How long was it supposed to run again?
3 years,
When then was it supposed to expire?
2023,
2023.
yes.
Which year? Which month?
November 2023,
Did that month fall due?
yes.
Was there an appointment?
No,
Let's go back again to page 383, where we have that table. And kindly, let's go to paragraph 4, correct?
Yes,
Again, we repeat what we did. That is the Meru County Revenue Board, correct?
yes,
And the allocation was that of 359,932, correct?
yes,
The exchequer issue was that of 231,080 million, correct?
yes,
The actual expenditure was 212 million. Yes?
yes.
Kindly confirm whether or not that expenditure was done in the absence of the chair.
Yes.
Why is it important to have a chair of the board?
The chair of a board is the one who presides over all the board meetings, and it is the board that approves expenditures for these semi-autonomous government agencies of Meru County government.
So it's your testimony that therefore the expenditures were done without the approval of the board.
Yes,
Who was supposed to make sure that these boards were up and running?
the governor.
Did she undertake that role and
No.
responsibility?
No.
Is it your assessment that she therefore abdicated her duties?
Yes.
Does that inspire confidence in her office?
No.
Does it contribute to good governance?
No.
Does it contribute to upholding the rule of law under Article 10?
No.
Does it enhance accountability under Article 10 and the prudent use of public resources under Article 201 of the Constitution?
No.
Does it therefore breathe confidence under Article 73 of the Constitution that she knows how to manage the affairs of the county government of Meru?
No.
Is it a ground that meets the impeachment under Article 181 of the Constitution as read together with the Section 33 of the Constitution?
Yes.
Is it your prayer, therefore, that the Senate should uphold and consider this ground as fully substantiated?
Yes.
Let's go again to the laws that requires the governor to undertake this role.